global distribution were good enough to lend us 3 Atomos NinjaVs, along with 3 Atomos sync expansion modules. The first thing we noticed was how easy these units were to use. We had a quick call with the guys at Global Distribution that gave us a quick overview on all of the features. And at first, when I switched it on, it's a little overwhelming because there's so many controls on the display, but when you run through it, you realize actually just how simple it is to use. It's very logical, very user-friendly, very simple user interface. The 5-inch touch display makes it very easy to use the units and to kind of set them up so that they work in the same way. On the display, you have lots of different controls and scopes to help you achieve the right colors, achieve the right exposures, achieve focus all the time. The unit automatically detected I was using it on Canons anyway, so I didn't need to menu dive in and set every single thing. It automatically detected certain things. And again, you know, for someone who didn't have that much experience using it at that stage, it takes away a lot of the pain of having to synchronize multiple units and make sure the settings are right, because it just does a lot of it for you, which is absolutely fantastic. Having the V-Sync units was a revelation because it took away the pain of having to synchronize multiple cameras, and we didn't need to worry about time codes, audio syncing, and triggering all of the cameras and shouting action or speed or anything like that, because we were just able to work with a very small crew in a very tight space. Again, it was just something that really simplified the process and allowed us to work as though we had a much larger team with actually only a crew of 2. You know, again, something that I think will just revolutionize the way we work moving forward, particularly at weddings when we have multi-cams and we may have tight spaces to work in and we have to have cameras locked off on tripods or clamped in certain situations. And it just means that we have that complete control remotely as well. Really, what we needed to do was simplify our setups as much as possible. So the Ninjas ended up being a huge revelation for us, because we had not only the sync modules, but we had the G-Tech SSDs attached to the back, which basically meant that we had unlimited data storage. So we didn't have to keep going back to the cameras and swapping out the CF cards or the SD cards, whichever camera we were using. And on one of the productions, we used 3 Canon EOS Rs, outputting directly to the NinjaV's SSDs. Everything shot in 4K 10-bit 422 ProRes, which basically not only meant that we had 4K, but we had all the latitude and control of those codecs and all of those settings to go with it. The Ninjas really were the key thing that, you know, made it possible, made it simple for us, and really helped us to maintain our sanity all the way through. Thank you so much for that. Definitely something that we'll have in our kit bag moving on.